The learning and development industry in India is growing at a very fast pace. Along with that, number of trainers, coaches, consultants are also increasing at the same pace. But my dear friends, do you know the fact? Only top 4% people into learning and development are successful. Rest 96% are just struggling. Now my heart cries out in pain when I see people into learning and development not getting worth for the efforts done by them. So with my 12 years of experience into learning and development and having touched 36,000 lives across different industries and different sectors, in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 key habits of highly effective trainers and coaches. In my earlier video, I've shared 4 key mistakes to be avoided to become effective trainer and a coach. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 key habits of highly effective trainers and coaches. First habit is develop your own content. Do not copy content or do not download the content from Google. Develop your own content. I always tell people that when you develop your own content, you're authentic, your confidence goes at different level, you connect with your participants really well because it's your own thing which you're delivering it. You can take the references from various resources, from different websites, from different articles, from videos, but then combine everything together and give it your own flavor, give it your own essence. I've seen lots of trainers and coaches, they just pick up the content from somewhere and they start delivering it. My dear friends, you'll not be authentic in this way. You should develop your own content. If you're finding any difficulties in developing the content, learn various content development skills at a very basic level. In my further videos, I'm going to share with you certain principles of developing a high quality content. So watch out for that video. So this is your habit number 1, that you need to develop your own content. Let it be authentic. Let it be your own. Give it your own flavor. Give it your own essence. That's really important. Second habit is focus on building the context before delivering the content. Now, what do I mean by this? Now, context is how are you delivering your content? Who you are? What are your values? What is your mission? What are your intentions? What are the participants going to gain when they learn from? Now let me help you understand in a very simple manner. Now consider this. I have a mug here in my hand. Consider this as your context. And now I'm going to pour some water in this mug. Now the water which you are pouring inside this mug is your content. So this is your context. This is your content. Now this water is getting poured inside this mug. Now consider if this mug was broken. What would happen? All the water from this mug would flow out. Similarly, if you have not built the right context, you may have the best content in this world. All the content will spill out because the context is not strong enough to hold that content. So my dear friends, you should focus on how are you delivering the content, who you are, rather than just focusing on what content are you delivering. So that's the habit number 2. Focus on building the context first and then deliver your content. Habit number 3 is engage with your participants. Now, whatever content you are delivering it, make sure you engage your participants, you involve them. It is so rightly said, if you tell me, I'll forget. If you teach me, I'll remember. But if you involve me, I'll learn. So to give that learning experience to your participants, make sure you involve them, have some role plays, have some games, have some activities, and get them into action. That is where maximum learning happens. Friends, I've seen lots of trainers and coaches having this air about themselves being trainers and coaches. Just remember one thing, my dear friends. As a trainer or a coach, you're not doing favor on your participants. They are doing favor on you by listening to you. So go with that attitude, go with that act of gratitude and give that best learning experience to your participants by engaging them. Topic number 4 is focus on personal development along with technical development. Now, technical development includes tools, systems, technology related to the subject, but still people are not able to get those results, bring those transformation, because there is some resistance inside them which is stopping them from taking action. There is some little voice inside. We need to help them to break through those resistance, and for that, personal development is very important. Now let me give you a simple example. We all know that waking up early in the morning and doing your workout or your exercise is very important. But tell me, how many of us do that? Reason is, there is some resistance inside us which is stopping us from taking action. Now, when you are delivering your content to your participants, along with those technical information, your personal development plays a very important role. You need to focus on their mindset. That is where real transformation happens. If you want your participants to undergo that transformation, to bring that required change, you need to focus on their personal development, their mindset, because that is how they'll apply the skills learned in the technical part, and they apply it and get those transformations required. So that's the habit number 4. Focus on personal development along with technical development. 5th habit is giving them implementable steps rather than just focusing on the knowledge. You may have ocean of knowledge in your area of expertise, but my dear friends, giving them the entire knowledge in one go is not going to help. You need to give them short implementable steps which they can take right now in their life and bring that change, bring that transformation. My dear friends, you should focus on micro learning. Give them small steps, baby steps which they can take right now in their life and start implementing it and bring the transformation which is required. Just giving them the knowledge is not going to help. You need to give them those systems, those tools, those methodologies by which they can apply the concept which you have taught and start working on it by taking small baby steps. So that's the habit number 5. Give them implementable steps rather than just giving them knowledge. Now these are the 5 habits of highly effective trainers and coaches. If you inculcate these habits in you, you can also become a very impactful trainer and a coach. You can also get into the top 4% which are ultra successful and which are getting high results. Reason is, they are implementing these 5 habits. In fact, they have inculcated these 5 habits in them. So if you want to become that highly impactful trainer and a coach, make sure you get these 5 habits inside you, inculcate them, and apply it every time when you are delivering it to your participants. Now, to make sure that people into learning and development industry inculcate these habits inside them and get into the top 4% bracket of trainers and coaches, I've started an exclusive closed group by the name DigiCoach Infinity Hub. I'm on a mission to empower 1 million trainers, coaches, consultants, knowledge givers to live a lifestyle of infinity, abundance, and freedom by leveraging their time, money, and efforts using digital systems, tools, and methodologies. Now, if you want to become part of this revolutionary group, click on the link along with this video. Type the keyword excited and you will get an exclusive link to join that closed group. So my dear friends, come, let's be part of this revolutionary group and get into the top bracket of the people into learning and development. So until I see you next time, this is Darshit Shah signing off. If you feel this video has contributed something to your life, to your journey into learning and development, please like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. And until I meet you next time, this is Darshit Shah signing off. All the best and see you soon.